The NOVAR Verizon Cup Series race number 7 of 30 would head to Boston International Speedway in Boston, Massachusetts. McDonald's pole will go to number 03 of Shane Howard. Yeah, for the second week in a row. And on his outside for the second week in a row, Brian Wilson in the number 90. However, row 2 was different with Stephen Volk in the 5. He's starting 3rd, and then Josh Mertz in the 81. He's going to be starting 4th. Then coming into turn number 1, looks like Shane Howard, he has the line, but runs but watch Stephen Volk, he will get a run coming out of turn 2 and use that run early as the number 5 Hellman's Ford Fusion will go to the lead early as you're going to see the 03 goes way up the racetrack. However, the 03 will lead the first lap, and then Stephen Volk will take it away just only the second lap into the race. This race would not be very interesting as the Shane Howard, he would enter the pits on lap 86, as that's the running order, as now there is Mark Mongillo, Eric Rundler, and IK Jr. Yeah, and then next up is going to be Stephen Volk. He pits along with James Wilson Jr., Sean McDowell, and then I think that was, and then Michael Scott 12, Cody White, Carson Thomas Lawyers. However, those were all interrupted by the first caution on lap 88. Jonathan Winslow, making his first start of the year, will run into Blake Tagliano. This is going to turn the 4 around, and this would slide the 50. The 50 would hit the 35, and then get hit by the 7 hard. We have no word on Blake Tagliano's medical condition. However, Mike Hogan climbed out of the car, but he was in some pain. Here's Jonathan Winslow's perspective, and it looks like he didn't slow down until he ran up the racetrack, gets in the caution stand. He barrel rolls for once, twice maybe, and then gets hit by Gordon Billard. So, tough break for them. Brian Dawson in the 64, he was your race leader. Then it is Eddie Johns, Shane Harden in the 57. Yes, Shane Harden in the 57. Then it is Luke Warren, and then Jared Lansall. As you can see, there is lap traffic up ahead. That is, I believe, led by, I think it was Stephen Volk. But Eddie Johns, the 59, your points leader coming into this weekend. He's going to get around Brian Dawson. As I mentioned, Shane Harden's in the 57. Kyra Youthen had some medical problems, and that was the result of Harden, the Daytona 250 winner, getting to this ride. However, he makes some slight contact with Brian Dawson and Austin Rourke. As you're going to see, he gets by Brian Dawson. Brian Wilson is off the pace. Caution 2 in the final one, which will lie on lap number 96. This race very similar to Greensville. Jesse Donahue, Shane Harden, and Jeff Johnson will all turn each other around. This will turn the 77 around, as the 77 will keep on going. Once again, Eddie Johns, the 59, he will be in the restart. He will lead on the restart. Luke Warren, Jared Lansall, Austin Rourke, and Shane Clark the 3rd. As now they're going to hit the 59 is going to head into turn 1. 14 is going to get down to the bottom of the racetrack. As you're going to see, next screen shot. As you're going to see in a moment, Josh Mertz in the 81. He is the car in second in line, however, he's not on the lead lap. The car it's actually in second place. It's Walter Green in the 39. The car, that's just a bit behind, but as you're going to see up ahead, you're going to see Walter Green. He's this car in second. However, with about 4 laps to go, he's going to face some problems. Daniel Salmon, he's going to kick him out of the way. However, luckily for Green, Salmon's not on the lead lap. As Walter Green, he tries to fight back on the outside. Looks like that's not going to be the case, and looks like that Salmon is going to get to the lead. Walter Green, he's going to try to get the outside line stick. However, that's not going to work, and he's just going to fall 1 car behind. However, the next car they will have to deal with is Jay Ananore, and Walter. This is probably going to be, as Walter Green, there's Jay Ananore going down. And however, unlike Salmon, this is one's for position. This one's for second. As Jay Ananore in the 09 will come around and pass the 39. However, that's all Ananore can do. Coming out of turn, no, as you're going to see, Walter Green is going to charge back up to the outside. Coming out of turn 4, Eddie Johns, the points that are coming to this weekend, he will increase the points lead and win at Boston.